welcome to JavaWalkerWorld, and here we are on a little excursion.
I'm Frank, this is Fern. We're on our way to our next island. As you may not know, we're in the Azores right now. And if you don't know, follow our previous videos and get caught up there, guys. Come on. Anyway, we're on our way to the island of Faial now. We're going to spend the night there. We're going to showcase that and see what that has to offer. Should be really interesting. It's a main hub stop port point in the middle of the Atlantic for sailors and stuff that to refuel, you know, get their sea legs onto land legs and that kind of stuff. So we're going to try and showcase all of that and what it all has to offer.
And we have a rental car that hopefully, if everything goes well.
We rented it late last night and we haven't gotten confirmation yet, but we'll see how that materializes. So stay with us and see what the island of Faial has to offer.
So here we are just outside of the terminal in Horta. It's very organized. They have a cab station here. All their rental cars are over there you can pick up. And it's actually a very pretty walk. If you have no trouble walking, you can walk into town easily enough. Here we are having our breakfast in Horta. This is our first day. We arrived here. We're just going to stay overnight. We took the ferry in, as you know, from Madalena, which is on Pico. And now we're just getting ourselves oriented. We're having for breakfast this sausage, cheese, bread, sort of like an empanada, I guess. Some sort of Portuguese style empanada, I don't know. And of course, our favorite and famous pastéis de nata, which are custard tarts, which our Portuguese people are famous for. There you go. Check out this pharmacy and look at the building. It's all tiled front, white and blue tiles. Isn't that cool? Well, this building apparently was the Bank of Portugal here in Horta. Well, this is the Church of San Francisco, Igreja de San Francisco. This is the office of the autonomous region of the Azores. I just want to point out how low these little seats are along the seawall. They're so low, they're little. I think the Portuguese people in the old days were really short. They're not exactly very tall right now, but anyway, there you go. It's kind of cute. So this is Saint Sebastian and the fortified entrance to the port. Very old here. This is why it's so important to keep our history so that people can understand what things were like. And we always learn from them, of course. This old port, Saint Sebastian Port, dates back to the 16th century. Here we are now in the main promenade of Horta. The marina is showing there at a distance. Let's take a walk through. This is the beautiful church of Our Lady of St. Augustine. Let's take a peek inside. Here is the famous Peter Café Sport. This is a restaurant, a bar, a cafe for those sailors crossing the Atlantic Ocean. They have been around for 102 years. The grandfather of the current owner is the founder of this business. They now own, I think, the whole block because it's Peter's Cafe all the way through that little block. But the restaurant is quite cute, filled with mementos from the sailors that provide them with these flags and all sorts of memorabilia, and it's quite interesting. We had supper there and it was just wonderful and very reasonable. It was very, very good. I highly recommend you go there. This is the Church of the Martyrs of St. Salvador. It's also the official museum for Horta. Let's take a look at the local farmers market. Adjacent to the farmers market is the city's Park and Gardens, which is named Park República.
water break.
Are you enjoying your day in Horta?
Yeah, very much so. There's lots to see, lots of variety, from parks to shops to marinas to cafes to shorelines, churches.
It really is a beautiful island and a beautiful city.
Oh no, definitely. You could definitely spend a few days here and find a long-term rental. Oh, there's lots to do.
Well, since Frank has mentioned accommodations, let's share with you where we stayed at. We stayed at a beautiful hotel in the heart of the city, near all the action, near everything that you need to be. You can walk everywhere. We had free breakfast and free parking. And where did we stay? We stayed at the Azores Faial Gardens Hotel.
It's a new day. It's Fern and Frank with JavaWalkerWorld. As you can see, it's my morning voice. Haven't had anything yet
it's very sexy morning
to
voice.
wash it down.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sun's shining in through the window. I can give you a little quick glimpse here in a second where we're going to enjoy our breakfast. As you can see, it's very filling.
We're eating way too much.
We're eating way too much, but we're going to continue walking it off. Hence the Java Walker. Grab your coffee and let's go for a walk. So join us today. We're still on Faial. We're going to be here for about 3/4 of the day, half a day, and see what the downtown part has to offer and all the hustle and bustle of the marina, and from there. So stay with us, enjoy our breakfast with us.
And walk with us. Hi there.
Hello. So here we are again. As you can see, that was a quick change from breakfast to this. As we were sitting at breakfast, we were going over the schedule to take the ferry back
to Pico.
We're like, oh, there's only one, and it's after 7 o'clock. And so we at the front desk we asked, and they said there's a 2:15 one. That so we hightailed it over here to buy the tickets because the 3 previous ferries already all sold out.
Yeah. So the lesson learned is that the ferry schedule changes often.
Yeah.
And it should be checked regularly.
It is winter season, so I guess they go based on volume and people and stuff like that. So we hopped into the Batmobile, booted over here, got our tickets, so we're secured for 2:15. Yeah. So we're gonna go do a little bit more sightseeing till we have to return the car. This is all steps, all processes.
We love it.
So it's all been fun. So stay with us and see where we end up next, where the car takes us before we got to take her back. Come along.
Walk with us.
Okay, so here we have Miss Jackson.
The people from the Azores are very serious about the game of jacks.
From this vantage point, you get 3 islands of the Azores. To your left, that steep cliff is Faial. In between the 2, way back in the distance, is St. George. And as you can see, there is Pico on your right. Okay, so here we are. We're having our Java. We're taking our break. So we're having a galon. And in my calculations, since arriving in the Azores here, I've probably had about 35 gallons of coffee.
It's just because they're called galon.
Just because they're called galon. But this is our Java Walk part of our video. So we like to grab a coffee and go for a walk. So
we just like to just take in the moment and have a coffee and talk and chat and just relax a little bit. It's always good to de-stress. Hi all, we're just boarding now from Faial to Pico on the ferry.
So half an hour we'll be on Pico again.